One man is dead after a police chase and crash in North Minneapolis.
It happened around 2 o'clock this morning at the intersection of Penn and West Broadway. The driver of the car was ejected after it hit another vehicle and then crashed into a building. He died at the scene. WCCO's Reg Chapman has more on the fatal crash and the video from the officers that were in pursuit.
It was a chase that would last only minutes and would end with the driver losing his life. According to police, it all started when the driver almost hit a police car head-on.
The officers were traveling north on Penn Avenue, and the suspect was traveling southbound. He came across the line and almost collided with the officers. The officers took evasive maneuvers and were able to avoid a crash very successfully. They turned around and did a U-turn and stopped the vehicle in about a block.
Dash camera video shows what officers did next.
They approached the car and tried to get him to roll down his window, and he refused, taking off at a high rate of speed.
With lights and sirens blaring, officers tried to catch up with the driver. He had a big head start. That driver ended up clipping a minivan in the intersection of Broadway and Penn Avenues. He then hit a building and was ejected from the car. He died at the scene. The driver of the minivan was not hurt.
It's a very tragic event all around.
Deputy Chief Chris Arneson says this tragedy not only impacts officers, but it is devastating to the family. Sources close to the investigation say the driver was charged with endangering a child last month in a similar incident. According to court documents, the driver was involved in a hit-and-run accident and drove backwards down Cedar Avenue to get away from police, all with his 2-year-old child in the back seat. Now, Deputy Chief Arneson says the officers followed department chase policies and did exactly what was necessary to keep the public safe. The Hennepin County Medical Examiner will officially release the name of the driver tomorrow. Frank.
Glad no one else got hurt. That's dangerous.
Me too.
All right. Thanks, Reg.